Welcome to the Spiritual Principles Made Practical podcast. I'm your host, Scott Friedman, and today we're going to talk about financial advice. And the best financial advice that I've ever gotten was in meditation, which is that don't be afraid, or I would say don't be inhibited. I mean, we're going to be afraid anyway, but don't be inhibited to spend money on things that are uplifting and that increase our belief in ourselves. So for me, I grew up in a house where it was like you don't spend money, right? It's like you save it, you save it, you save it so that you have it, right? But the whole idea is that you have it so that when it's available, uh, to spend to enrich your life, right? So it's so many things as are, for me, it's like, oh, well, joining a tennis club is an extravagance that I don't really need. Well, truth is that it creates joy and connection and it enriches my life and I just love going there and playing. And so it's a good use of money. It's a proper use of money because spending that money allows me to experience greater joy. And that's given the household that I grew up in, which was is like you don't spend money, you save money, is a bit of a challenge. And another aspect of that is that um, my belief is that the optimal way to live is to uh, only participate in acts that I'm inspired to do, like this podcast. And if I'm not inspired to do something, then don't do it. And that's, I've often said it was like it's simple but not easy. But the way to lead an inspired life is only act on thoughts that are imbued with inspiration, that emotions and that you want more of, right? That are uplifting. And so that's what I think and feel about the best way to spend money right now. What I'm doing is that I'm fulfilling that inspiration of just only doing things that I'm inspired to do, and the rest of the time just meditating and meditating and meditating. So I've upped my meditation a lot, and having money uh, is keeping me going while I'm doing that, right? And so it's a good use of money because it's an uplifting thing. And part of me is scared because it says, you got to go back and, you know, use the traditional ways that have never worked for you and hope that they're going to work this time, And, and when I look at it clearly enough, I go like, well, that's stupid. Because the only thing that worked for me is being myself. And right now, being myself means meditating a huge number, like most of the day, and only acting on things that I'm really inspired to do. And that's what I'm doing. And that's a proper use of money. It's an uplifting use of money. And even though it goes against what I learned as a child. So remember that money is a tool and it only has value to the extent that we use it to enrich our lives. And so right now, allowing me time to meditate a great portion of the day is enriching my life. And so that's a proper use of money and allowing myself to do that. Hope my example is inspiring to you because it's working for me in the respect that my health is excellent and um, believing in myself is a wonderful thing. And when I look at what I'm doing now, it's absolutely believing in myself. And that's a wonderful thing. That's something worth money. So that's all I have to say about that for now. Appreciate your comments. Uh, I have coaching that's available to be more aware of your thoughts and be able to choose which ones are uplifting and inspiring to act on and which ones to just let float away like clouds in the sky. And if you're interested in a complimentary coaching session, you can reach me at scottfriedman40@gmail.com. That's SCOTTFRIEDMAN40 @gmail.com. My books are available on Amazon, including my latest creation, The How and the Why. And again, I'm using meditation as a means to uh, be more enlightened, be more accepting of myself, lead a richer, more fulfilling, and more joyful life. And those books are supportive of that. So links to those books are available on my website, www.thoughtcoachingbyscott.com. So as long as we're using money to enrich our life and understanding that, when we have savings, which, thank God I do, that a proper use of savings is anything that enriches our life. And so right now, living my highest ideals is enriching my life. And that means only acting on things I'm inspired to do and otherwise just meditating and being at peace. All right, be well.